actually, instead of, just so we're clear, instead of actually being jealous of you, I remind myself every day why I don't want to be like you.
Welcome to the Love Drunk Show. We gon' talk some ish, get into it, so make sure you stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Wow. Hey, love bugs.
Love bugs, what's up? I hope that you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding, ding, ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we gonna get into some things about Armand Wiggins dragging Mr. Gagging himself, Jason Lee. And I literally was speechless. Like, I was like, oh shit. Like, he was pulling out the receipts. He had the dates. He had the timestamps. He had the text messages. He even played us voice notes. He went in, okay? Apparently, Jason Lee had been subbing Armand for months. Almost a year, now that we think about it. And he literally also was low-key trying to sabotage him behind the scenes. So he starts up the video saying, you know, I respect you, Jason Lee. Like, well, he past tense. I respected you. I looked up to you. Like, because I guess they had like a sort of a mentor type of situation going on. And Armand, throughout his dragation, because he dragged him from here to hell and back a couple of times, okay? He absolutely showed gratitude. And he still gave that man his flowers. He gave him a nice, nasty read. It got a little extra nasty sometimes, but he still threw in them little nice nuggets. And that's the way you do it, okay? So, I gotta make sure I ain't got no lipstick on my teeth, cause... So, let me show y'all this text message that Armand had showed us, because y'all know I was screenshotting and stuff, because I was like, ooh, this is a little juicy. He wanted to do a video, like he wanted to give some commentary on Cardi B at one point, and Jason Lee was like, no, like basically saying he wasn't really feeling Cardi at the moment, and he thought that wasn't gonna be a good idea. So look at these messages. So while I got these messages up here, this is basically proving that Jason was trying to tell Armand what he could and could not post and what he could and could not comment on. And it's given like Jason Lee was literally trying to gatekeep. And Armand also was pulling receipts of Jason's Breakfast Club interview where he was saying how Karen Civil was doing the same exact thing to him. And Jason was like, oh, well, you know, I'm for black media. Like, I want to see everybody thrive and I want to help people. And he was just painting this picture of himself as if like he really was the man that wanted to see people, other black content creators, win and be successful. But the way that he was carrying on with Armand and the receipts that Armand constantly was pulling, it does not seem like Jason was giving that. It seemed like he was giving that publicly, but behind the scenes, he was not giving that. And I am gagging at the fact that Jason Lee is coming across a little fraudulent out here in these internet streets. Armand was talking about how he felt like Jason Lee was, you know, once again, gatekeeping and kind of like talking down to him. He talked about how he showed the receipts of how Jason Lee said that he was going to help him get verified if he helped him. You know, one hand wash the other. And that's how things go. People swear that using somebody is a bad thing. My father always told me usury is not a negative thing. The word just has a negative connotation. In this world, we all use each other. We use people for advice. We use people just to be a listening ear. We use people, asking somebody for directions is using them to give you directions. So usury is not a bad thing. One hand washing the other is not a bad thing. It's just when people try to overuse and abuse, that's when it becomes a bad thing. And in this instance, I really think that from the way the evidence was presented, because I don't know, you know, everything, and this is just my opinion, it seems like Armand didn't get his fair share of what he was supposed to get out of the situation. He also mentioned that specific things that he asked Jason to help him with, Jason did not deliver. Like, you said that you was going to help this guy get verified, but yet you was bragging, according to Armand, you was bragging about getting the neighborhood talk verified. And I mean, why couldn't you get Armand verified? Like, if that's what you said you was going to do. And Armand mentioned, he said, yo, every time homeboy called me I literally was on call to help him. Like, I always helped him with anything that he actually helped me with. And I remember when gagging first started, I'm not an avid watcher of Jason Lee, but I watched it a couple times, and it was given like unorganized. It was given like they didn't know what was going on. The internet was bad. It was lagging, skipping. The sound effects wasn't coming through the way they should. And like Armand said, Jason got a whole team. You got a whole squad, Jason. Why isn't that smooth sailing? Armand sitting up there by himself, clicking a mouse and doing what he do on his own, and it's going. It's rolling smoothly. Like it just I don't know. Like and I think it was given that Jason Lee may have been a little bit intimidated by Armand. The fact that he was able to run his own ship on his own, and Armand is entertaining. Let's call a spade a spade. Even if he's a little messy boot sometimes, even if he's a little come across mean girlish, like he's entertaining. You can't lie. Like he's funny. I be laughing. Like I watch Armand sometimes, like, and I think he's entertaining. Jason Lee is not as entertaining. Like sometimes he comes across very dry. He gives mean girl too, but he gives mean girl as in like peasantry, like I'm looking down on you, like you can't sit with me, like I'm better than you. And Armand gives mean girl like he gonna read you and eat your motherfucking food, but he funny. So you can be mad, but you be like, you know what, he funny, like you did that, okay, you did that, you got that. So Armand also brought up the Kanye West joint, which really had me like, oh shit, because I saw Armand's the video that he did where he was talking about when he literally came on and he had Kanye West on his shirt because he was so happy. He was like, yo, like, you know, Jason invited me to this brunch, once again showing gratitude. He was always gracious when it came to talking about Jason Lee. Oh, I'm so grateful, you know, like he let me go to this. But he also mentioned that Jason was like, you can't take a picture, when he asked him like, could I take a picture? So Armand doing what you're supposed to do, you gotta put your best foot forward. You gotta listen to your own mind and your own intuition. He went on and was like, I'm gonna get me this picture. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna give me this picture. He went and got a picture, and the picture was featured in the Daily Mail, chat. Like, it was literally featured, and it didn't say what event it was at. It literally just said, you know, blogger, or I don't know, I can't remember exactly what they called Armand, but they was looking fly in the picture. Armand had his Balenciaga on, and Jason Lee posted something, according to Armand, what I watched, y'all, because I watched the whole thing, chat. Was like, oh, you know, trying to give himself accolades, like, oh, I put people at the table, like bigging himself up as he could, because if it wasn't for him, Armand wouldn't have been there, and he wouldn't have been able to get that look. Not right away, because what's for you is for you. It don't matter if somebody gives it to you or not. When you working and you were vibrating in a certain energy, it don't matter if it would have happened at the brunch. Eventually, Armand would have got that look because that's what his energy is. You get what I'm saying? So what we didn't know, Armand never spoke about this until last night. Jason Lee literally pulled his connections, because he is connected and he got some coin, and had the article rewritten and literally did not even feature the picture of Armand and Kanye. And that is what even sparked the article in the first place, was the picture with Armand and Kanye. And that is shady. It's I don't care what nobody say, that's shady. You claiming you want to be a mentor, you claiming you're for Black press and you want everybody to win, and you this and that, and you was on the Breakfast Club talking about Cameroonsville, and you doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. Like, Armand also showed also showed receipts of him saying, like, you know, reading him like, oh, like, you don't want to get on my bad side. Like, basically threatening him. Like, this ain't what you want, because I'm going to bring all the smoke. And it's a dirty game in these internet streets. It's just a dirty game in entertainment, period, because people be doxing you. They sabotage you. They will blackball you. And the fact that Armand was bold enough to come out here and do all of this, I was just like, yo, like, he really outside. Like, he don't give a he don't care. And when he started going in like this,
let's do a little reading. Jealous of you. Bitch, I could never be jealous when you stole my swag. I could never be jealous of you. I could never be jealous of you when you hit me up for your YouTube channel. Jason Lee, I can call my mom and my daddy right now. I can call my mom and my daddy right now, and they're going to tell me that you talented, that I'm great, that I'm dope. I can never be jealous of you. You don't have no talent. You are talentless. Oh, it's no shade. It's no shade. You said that, not me. You said that.
I just recently called out some executives at some.
Hold on. You said you don't have no talent.
I'd always had the idea that I wanted to be in the industry and didn't know where, because I don't rap and sing. I don't have talent like that, you know.
Yeah, you don't have talent like that. You don't have talent like that, baby. I do. I can rap, sing, I can flip tarot cards.
Clearly he don't care. Armand don't care. The gloves are off. He's over. He's tired of being subtweeted. He's tired of the subliminal messages. He is just tired. And I don't blame him. Stand up for yourself. Hoorah. Stand up for yourself, Armand. Because at the end of the day, people will play in your face. And you got to stand up to bullies sometimes. You have to. That's the only way they will respect you. And that's the only way they will leave you alone. But you know what really gagged me? Is when he burned the book, y'all.
I cared for you. I did. Now I don't give a fuck about you. Now I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck this motherfucking book. Now I don't give a fuck. This is how I feel. 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 Big dog. Big dog. Big dog. Big dog. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Big dog.
I had to clutch my invisible pearls, chat. So, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel like Jason Lee was subbing Armand Wiggins? Or do you feel like Armand is bugging? Like, do you feel like what do you think? And what I think, I'm going to give y'all my closing statement, right? I feel like people will pretend to love you because, Nikki said people will love you until when it's beneficial. Like, literally, Armand was beneficial. He was an asset. He was in a space that Jason Lee was trying to tap into. Armand has a good set. He has good equipment. He knows what he's doing when it comes to this commentary joint. He is on it when it comes to YouTube. Jason Lee was trying to move into that space. So he needed help. And it's like, Armand was low-key mentoring Jason Lee too. Nobody don't want to talk about that. Low-key he was when it comes to this YouTube space. And when it came time for Jason Lee to return the favor, he did not want Armand to get bigger than him because Jason Lee said himself, which Armand played, that he don't got no talent. Armand is talented. He's literally entertaining. He knows how to make music. He's talented. Jason Lee is not that talented. Jason Lee is connected. Jason Lee got a coin, and Jason Lee is smart. Like, he knows how to, he knows how to put things into play and people into position, and he knows how to team build. He's good at that. However, Armand has talent. Armand is a one-man band show. And when people see that, they get intimidated, and sometimes they try to pigeonhole you, and they want to hoard and keep your talent for themselves. They want to keep you under their thumb so you could get big, but just not bigger than them. And that's how it be. That's my closing statement. That's what I think. What y'all think about this? Sound off in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. I love y'all. Peace.